My name is Annie, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a basic tomato sauce with beans, greens, and veggies. And I'm also going to show you some foods you can combine with this sauce to make a hearty vegan meal. And the key word here is hearty. If you're new to a vegan diet, I want to reassure you that this is not a fruit and vegetable diet or a salad diet. That the truth is you can eat all kinds of filling foods as a vegan that are both nutritious and delicious. So to get started with this sauce, I am heating a thin layer of water in this skillet over medium heat, and I'm going to add a whole bunch of fresh spinach because I want you to see just how much it cooks down. So I'm not really measuring, that's not so important. I'm going to cover it up again so it cooks more quickly. I'm turning the heat up to medium-high. And I find that it's hard to add too many greens to recipes for this reason. You can just add and it keeps disappearing. I really like adding greens to soups and sauces and things because it's a great way to boost the nutritional value of a meal, especially if you're not a salad person, and you don't have to be a salad person as a vegan. You can just cook those greens right in. So while this spinach is cooking down, I'll go through our other add-ins. So we're going to add a frozen vegetable medley. This has carrots, peas, green beans, corn, and baby lima beans. You can choose any kind of medley that you like. You could also use fresh veggies, but I'm using frozen for convenience. And we're going to add 1.5 cups of chickpeas, which is the equivalent of 1 can, and you should feel free to use canned, but if you do, I just recommend that you drain and rinse them first to get rid of any excess sodium that might have been added. So let's check on these greens. So I'm not sure if you can see, but they've really cooked down, which is great. So now I'm going to add about half of this bag, I guess. I'm just going to sort of eyeball it, and you can do the same. We'll add our beans. And now I'm going to add a 28-ounce can of plain crushed tomatoes. And I like using a plain tomato base because it's cheaper than buying a pre-made sauce, and it's often healthier because you're avoiding the sugar, salt, and oil that's in a lot of pre-made sauces. And these 28-ounce cans are 2 for $3 at my local grocery store, so it's a real deal. So now I'm going to stir this up. And the last step for this super easy sauce is to just season it to your liking. And today I'm going to use garlic powder, onion powder, and oregano. But you can season this however you like because the tomatoes are just plain. So if you want to do a curry night, you could use curry powder. Smoked paprika is a great, unique flavor if you've never tried it. I'm not going to use measuring spoons, but feel free to, whatever you're comfortable with. I find you don't have to be super precise when you're seasoning your cooking. Precision, I think, is more important in baking. But really, you just have to add spices until your taste buds are happy. And because all of this is sodium-free or has no added sodium to begin with, it's fine to salt at the table a little bit. And I'm going to add a few red pepper flakes too. Alright, so now I'm going to turn the heat down just so this cooks through evenly without splattering. And that's it for the sauce. It's done, and this is a hearty sauce in itself because it has starchy chickpeas and corn and peas in it, but I like to have lots of starch in my meals. I like to combine starches and make sure that starch makes up a substantial portion of my meal. So I like to put this over whole wheat pasta. There are gluten-free pasta options out there too. You can pick whatever type and shape you like. It's also great on toast. This is a whole grain toast brand that I like, Food for Life. And this sauce is also great just over microwaved potatoes. These are russet potatoes and sweet potatoes that I microwaved together. You don't have to worry about nutrient loss in microwaving. It's perfectly fine to use and it's super convenient. And this is also great over brown rice. I made this in my pressure cooker, but you can buy microwave brown rice. Don't be afraid of choosing the more convenient route. And one of my favorite things to do with this sauce is to add brown rice to a whole wheat tortilla. These Engine 2 diet tortillas are available at Whole Foods and they're really good. To add brown rice to the tortilla and then add sauce and then add cut up sweet potato to that. So as you can see, there's so many tasty combinations that will sustain you throughout the day. And just as important, these foods are free of the saturated fat and animal protein that hurts our health. And instead, they're packed with vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber that protect us from disease. So I hope this short video has given you some new ideas for staying healthy and happy as a vegan, and thank you for watching.